All right, shalom, shalom. This is Shalom from the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rahakadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. And I just wanted to do this lesson because it's been a lot of so-called young black men, so-called black men, you know, you Negroes make up the tribe of Judah, or you know, not necessarily these are all Judites, but you know, they seem to be Israelite men. Judah is just one tribe. But anyway, one of the cases is a guy named Nolan Wells that's been pretty popular. That's the guy that was with his Edomite friends, and they went on a boat, and then they went to a pool party, and basically he was lost, and the body was found, and they say he drowned, but they're not really doing autopsies and investigating. It's like social media is doing an investigating, and the family is. So there were talks about his body. It looked like it was there was foul play involved. They say he was attacked, like part of his body was burned up. So they could have beat him and burned him and then threw him in the water. It's no telling what these devils did. There was another case where it was two Edomites and one Jake, and they went and jumped off a bridge, and I think it's this guy here. Let me see if I can blow it up. I think it's him, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know his name. I don't really know what these guys. These are just different cases that I did search for on Google. But that particular guy was on the swim team, and they say that he jumped off a bridge with some Edomites, and they were supposed to go fishing and swimming in the lake, and he never came back, but he was on the swim team. That doesn't make sense. They also threw his phone over in a ditch, and they deleted messages. One guy said that he did it because he was scared that because the guy drowned, that they was gonna come back and blame it on him, which these devils did it, And then Esau come out in the video. I don't have the video, but it was just something that was on social media. He was like, yeah, they all did it. They all did it. They said they've been doing it a long time. They invite these young black men out to go hunting and fishing and swimming and doing all this stuff, and then they they do their thing with them. They kill them, they beat them, and they hide the body, or the body come up missing, and the law enforcement is all together with it. So it made me want to think of this, Psalm 64, how they encourage themselves in the evil manner. And I'm gonna get that scripture in a minute. But yeah, this is recent. All of these stories are recent, but this has been going on for years. It's just now starting to surface. But yeah, pretty much all of these different stories, there seems to be foul play involved, but law enforcement is not doing anything. They have it's like Jake trying to find their own investigators to do the investigation. But Jacob's trouble is pretty much here. That great wrath with Esau coming down, Revelations 12 and 12, that's here. Esau is about to start, as a matter of fact, they've been doing that, but they're about to start doing it on a higher level. Okay, so I want to start with a few scriptures. First, I want to start with this Psalm 64, and I start from the top. It says, "Hear my voice, O God, and my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy." And yeah, even when we say the Lord's Prayer, we ask the Lord to deliver us from evil. And these people are very evil. you know. So it's important to pray that you don't get caught up in nothing like this. If an Edomite trying to invite you out to dinner or to come over their house, man, you might want to think twice. And there was a woman in Georgia also a few years back. Her and a few of her white co-workers or so-called white friends, they had a sleepover, and I think she either fell off the balcony and died, or they say she fell off the balcony and died. No one knew until the next morning, which that's crazy. But I believe that she was, they probably got her drunk and threw off. But yeah, no one was found guilty. They said it was no foul play involved. But hey, they did something. And then, like I said, Esau came out in this video saying they've been doing this, and they've been covering it up. So yeah, that's why this devil. And then you some of you Israelites got the damn nerve to think that he's gonna be he can be saved. Saved from who? Who is he being saved from? He's the one that's doing all the shit. All right. Verse 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They now have these masks. You can put a mask on that makes you look like a young so-called black man. These Edomites can put these masks on and go commit crimes and say that, you know, it wasn't them, you know, because it make them look just like a real person. They say that they may verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of land snares privily. They say, who shall see them? The Lord is seeing all of this. That's why that judgment that's coming to you Edomites is going to be so great. The Lord is going to cripple your economy, take down your power, destroy your military, and put you devils in slavery. And after serving your slavery sentence, you're going to be completely burned and taken off the planet forever. That's the judgment for Esau for what you have, because of what you have done and what you're doing now. Let's go to Amos 1. I wanted to get, it kind of says the same thing in Ezekiel 35, but I'm gonna get it in Amos 1 in verse 11. It says, thus said the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I would not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever, like it never stopped. This is something that's been going on, and it's still going on. There's never going to be peace with us living among the wicked. All right. So yeah, that's scripture is saying it all. They've been doing this forever. They've been destroying all people forever, and then say, well, y'all kill yourselves. Well, we up under the curses. And then the Lord said that how did he say it? That you pray. It's like I can't think of the scripture or the other quote, but he basically said that you forward the affliction. That's what I was trying to think of. We were given into your hands by the Lord to punish us, but you went overboard. That's why the Lord has a punishment for you, a greater punishment for you. You Edomites, you so-called white people. And I'm not saying that all white people are Edomites. I cleared it up on my last video. There are Edomites that don't look like white people. And there are Edomites that are white people. And there are so-called white people that are actually Israelites. But through your spirit and through the things that you do and your works, you are Esau Edom, Idumea. And you got great judgment coming for what you're doing to the Israelites. And I wanted to get this because I quoted it, Revelations chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. It's not talking about just Jacob here. It's not just talking about Israelites. It says the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. This devil has it out for all of you, even himself, his own people. Even his own people. It says, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Look what he's doing over in the Middle East. Look what the small hats did to Gaza. Look what they're doing to Lebanon. They're full of nothing but death and destruction. The book of Habakkuk chapter 2 says he is as death. He is. That's all this man is good for. He's a professional murderer. And feel good about doing it. Okay? And as far as, you know, hanging with your Edomite friends, if you got somebody that you cool with, you don't know if you're a Jake or Edomite, hey man, just keep it work related. You know, you can laugh with them on the job or whatever. Hey, understand that if this is an Edomite, he hates you. And this is Sirach chapter 12 and verse 12. As a matter of fact, let's go up. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, take heed, slacky, ye take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Yep, that's what we do when we look at you devils. We see a bunch of rusted devils. Especially when you show your true spirit. All right. Just think of everything that this man has done while he's been on the planet. There's no good in him. If there's a good Edomite, he's not an Edomite. He probably is an Israelite. But these devils are wicked, and they're going to continue to be wicked. Look at this. All of these recent stories of Jake drowning. And this is just drowning stories. We're not even talking about found dead or hung. A lot of Jake's been found hung recently. There was a female that was found hung recently, like I think last week or the week before last. They're like, oh, it was suicide. Oh, it wasn't no damn suicide. You Edomites did it. But the Lord is seeing everything. We can't see it, but the Lord is seeing it. That's why that judgment has to come. Because he said, since you has not hated blood shall pursue. I said I wasn't going to get that scripture, but I'll go ahead and get it. Ezekiel 35 and verse 7. Verse 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Yeah, that's your thing. And the Lord's going to turn it over on you. Turn it against you. All the death and murder that you committed, even in like healthcare. It's a lot of you devils took out Jake in healthcare. You put things out to make people sick. They go to the hospital. You treat the ones that you want to treat, and the other ones you try and kill them. And I know that 100%. I've seen it before. I've seen it with my own eyes. I actually watched these devils kill somebody. The guy was dying anyway, but they just made it happen faster. That's just one time. I can talk at least about 2 more times that I seen Esau do some wicked shit to take Jake out in front of me. All right. So I pray that this was edifying. Hey, don't trust these devils, man. Don't trust these devils. They already gonna come down upon all of us. Do not trust these devils. All right, so I'm going to end it by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Shalom to the elect.